How did the hills, training in Boulder, and training at altitude help you with this course?
I think it helped a lot. I mean, Boulder's, there's plenty of climbs around there. A lot of good athletes to train with. So I think it helped a lot in a course like this. This course had almost 10,000 feet of climbing, and Boulder, you can do that pretty much any day you want if you head west.
How was it being out there by yourself?
It was a little lonely, but I try to stay concentrated the whole time. It's a long time trial, and if you don't stay focused, you can lose it pretty quick.
You're obviously a stud, shorter mileage time trialer. What's it like 112 miles, one position? Did you change things up out there?
It was difficult. It's 3 times longer than my longest time trial ever, so incredibly hard. Sitting in that position for so long is pretty difficult. So sometimes I was just praying for an uphill so I could sit down on the cow horns.
What's it like not having a team car to follow you and just raise your hand and get you nutrition? You had to kind of carry everything with you on the bike out there.
Yeah, I carry everything on the bike. To be honest with you, one of my biggest concerns about doing a time trial this long was nutrition, and not because you're going so hard you can only it's hard to sit and chew a bar. So the last couple of days I've made it a big priority to eat a lot. I ate a ton this morning for breakfast, and to be honest with you, I was so full.
I saw you this morning switch out your front wheel. What was your call behind that?
Well, it's just I was surprised at how windy it was. It was blowing pretty good. It's 6 o'clock this morning. It was pretty gusty, so I was concerned about it. I switched it to a shallower front wheel, kept the 808 on the back, and then but then right before I switched it back.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, so I used the Zip Z8s.
Did you change anything out there from your normal TT setup?
No, I was just a little bit more aware. There's there are times where you have a little bit of a rise next to you, and then all of a sudden it'll be open, and sometimes when you get into the open areas, you can get a big gust, so sometimes it just go down, especially on the way back. The faster speeds, but if you get a big gust.
You're a pretty small guy. Was it tough out there with the wind whipping you around, or was it? Are you used to it with all your?
No, I mean wind's never easy. Wind's very difficult. But there's plenty of wind in Boulder, so especially in the wintertime. So it's I'm used to it. But no, with when you're small guys, you get blown around a little bit more. But everybody had to deal with the conditions, so it's all.
What was your? Obviously, you probably sat down with your team before the race and said, "Okay, I need to put out this split. You need to put out this split." Did you meet what you were looking to do?
Yeah, I think so.
And then some.
To be honest, I don't know my time.
I came in around 4:35.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I think that's. I said anything really under 5 hours on a course like this is a good time because it's a incredibly difficult course. So, but really for me, I wanted to give it everything and basically give our runner Ernesto, not a free ride, but an easy run.
Are you going to go on a cool down ride and ride along? Maybe give him some time.
Yeah, I don't want to pace him because that's illegal. So, but I'll go out there and cheer him on.
Hey Tyler, congratulations! Are we going to see you doing a full triathlon anytime in the near future? 10 years? When you're an old man in a rocking chair?
I couldn't imagine doing a marathon right now. But I'd love to do one someday. I'd love to do an Ironman someday.
Congratulations. Good luck.
Thanks a lot.